ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Station folks don't mail. The guy expanding. Okay. As all. Yep. Good. The distro sitter's on the... Good work.
Dead man, you there?
Hello,
Look.
sister. Hello. Welcome to Death Stranding. Last time we were playing, we were just about to make that delivery. So I did that, and this is the cutscene. And it's beginning now.
Little help.
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
London Bridge falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
That's a weird drip.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Another shower for Norman Reedus. But now we'll learn why. I'm going to skip the showering part of it.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
So it really does make for very interesting reading. Not gonna go through all of them as we get them, because you'll see there are many. But in this one we learn about those mules, those people that were chasing us with those electric sticks. All the people put out of work by machines who got called up again, convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them, and that brought on a whole new disorder, delivery dependence syndrome, they called it. So those guys, those guys and gals are afflicted with a syndrome. They need to deliver packages. They need to grab packages. We learn about these bridge babies, but we'll learn a lot about them as we play the game. No need to really read about them. And Timefall. Something in me suspects that the Death Stranding may have warped our perception of the passage of time. Pretty heavy stuff. Okay, let's get back into the playing of the game now. As we play the game, we'll get mail messages from people, like so. Tons of emotes. Tons of emotes. I realize there's one thing that you're not seeing in this game, and it is because I'm playing without a HUD. So I'm going to quickly bring this back just for a bit so you can see, so I can explain one thing in the game. But I think we can go get back to making some deliveries now. Let's do it. Oh, when we take a shower and when we pee and when we poop, we extract fluids. Like these enzymes are dangerous to BTs. So doing that in the game is necessary to fight BTs. So after we took that shower, we got a little small grenade that we test.
This is what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's the best.
System woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Who's lying to Hannibal? Never lie to Hannibal. That's how you get 8.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the
Basically, don't put the baby through a lot of stress. The more connected we are to the baby by rocking it and soothing it, and also taking care of it, improves our connection. So we grab the baby, and then by the controller I have is motion controlled. So by rocking it up and down, I rock the baby, and he burps. He or she burps little hearts at me. So my ogre deck, you see, is making a what are those called? Mobile.
Sam.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline.
Wants us to turn his printer back on. Alright. at all these distribution centers, there's like this little colony living underneath. So we have to do both of these missions. So we're gonna take them both. Progress the story.
Mama's.
Okay, we're gonna load all this up. We got one. Remember that piece of equipment that we put on top of all of our other packages to block from the timefall? It was destroyed, but it let us protect our other ones, so not so bad, I'd say. We're gonna head out.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage.
It lets us pick up chiralium crystals, which we'll learn more about. This guy wants to teach us it, but we're gonna learn by playing.
Order assigned.
That is the director of Drive that we just saw very briefly, the guy who plays the body of Hartman. Nicholas Winding Refn.
Keep on keeping on.
Okay, so one thing that you haven't really seen, Moran, because I've turned off the HUD, is the ability to like people's things. Like, you know, when we connect the chiral network to a place, we can go ahead and see their structures and see their signs, and I can like them. And by liking them, I'll be making my connection stronger to that person that I'm liking them.
Chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your Ultradeck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
So we can build a watchtower and we can go find all these crystals. Totally doable. Let's do that so you see what that is like. And by building this watchtower, there's an opportunity for this watchtower to show up in other people's games. And if it was really helpful for them, they can go roll up to it and like it a bunch of times, and that would strengthen my connection to that player and their connection to me, seeing more of my structures, having more of my game data imported into their games.
Construction complete.
So now, building that, went ahead and marked all of the things that we could pick up or interact with, including health, right, those cryptobiotes, these things being chiral crystals. Our objective is over there, right? Okay. So, let's get to our next objective, which is we could deliver we're gonna go this way to retrieve some chiral crystals. We'll do that mission first, and then we'll go do this mission. So right now we have no equipment that we've picked up on this person. We just have PCCs, the things that allow us to build post boxes and watchtowers right now. We have some ladders. I think we have a flying anchor. So I know that he wants me to pick these things up for the mission, so I'm going to go ahead to them. How's your Saturday been, Chris? When do you get back to school? Alright, we've got BCs ahead. Chiral crystals look like hands coming up out of the ground. You know, the hand print, the handshake, a motif in the game. So I think it gets a few likes. someone put a little sign here that was angry. It seemed like they were angry about the BTs. Ooh, boy. Okay. We've collected enough chiral crystals, so we're gonna get out of this. Oh, he heard us. Oh boy. I think we're gonna get away from it. Yep. Most excellent. Need to pick another chiral crystal up here. These chiral crystals will come in handy later in the game. We'll learn more about them. But they're basically a formation of chiral energy from those BTs, so... There we go. We'll see what happens when we fight a BT, when we get to that point. I think I've got a grenade... Do I? No, I do not have a grenade.
Beginning scan.
Okay, so we've connected enough chiral crystals to finish that mission. We can go turn that in right now, but we're going to have to do this mission here, so let's go do that.
From the usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
So you see this path right here, Maria? This path was created by the data from other players. Other people have been traveling these roads a bunch, and so the game took that data in and decided to create, you see the footprints of other players, create little paths. And we'll do that. This system will show itself more and more as we go through.
But most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways,
go after it.
Be ready to fight.
Oh. No, I'm good. Allison's gonna go get an It's It, which is a dope-ass ice cream sandwich. And I'm choosing to abstain, which I feel like... Oh, go back to school Monday. Boo! I'm sorry, sis. Well, I hope you get to enjoy the rest of this day, these next 2 days. As much as you can. Start by climbing a mountain. So we don't really have any taxis on top of us, so it's pretty easy, smooth sailing here. Let's get over this mountain. We gotta go to this mule camp and collect something there. So we gotta do this.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
So they want us to use a watchtower so that we can do some scouting. You know what? This is not such a good watchtower. Maybe it is. We'll see.
Construction complete.
Boom. So now we know that the metals we're looking for are right here.
job sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
So what we saw right there, if we walk by a motion sensor, this one right here, and then it sent out a ping to look for cargo. It's not looking for us. They don't really care about us. They care about the cargo. So right now we have nothing on us that is cargo. Like, you know, the tools that we're using, the PCC or the climbing anchor, that doesn't count as cargo, so they don't really care about that. But if there was some cargo on my back, to send out a ping to all of them, then they'd all know where that cargo was, and a small search radius. So right now we don't have any weapons or anything like that to take these guys out. What we have is this strand, this little rope, and we can use this rope to bind enemies and subdue them without, you know, killing them or anything like that. Which is what we're going to try to do here. Now, this is what the game looks like with all of the HUD heads-up display elements on, letting you know where things are, and it's very helpful. But I want to play a little more immersively. You tell me if you want those up, because they make more sense. That's totally fine, and I'll play with them on for sure. But if you're cool with them off, we'll go with that. So I don't know where everyone is or anything like that. See one right there. Now they're not a threat because I don't have any cargo, but the thing is, I'm going to their camp to grab cargo that they've stolen. Once I do that, they're going to be on me, so if I can dispatch them now, that's going to help us out. I'll just avoid some silliness. Basically, this guy stood up. Let's sneak up behind him. Okay, now he's just gone night-night. You hear him snoring. He drops. What do you have here? We'll throw that on our back. Now we have cargo. We'll go high ground and try to get a view of their camp. Keep an eye out. Okay. I'm seeing lights. We've got a camp. We have one here, sitting. Okay, so we need to grab this chiral printer interface so we can get our 3D printer working for our man Benjamin Hancock. There's also a bunch of lost cargo, all for Benjamin Hancock. I'm going to take all that as well. That's cargo that got misplaced, dropped by other people. There are also these... There's ladders and climbing anchors. I'm going to take all of that with me too, because I'll show you why. Either I'll use it, or I'll give it to other people. And then there's these... There are all of these materials, and we'll get into materials later. We'll quickly auto-arrange. Okay, so we've got everything we need. Right? We can get the heck out of here. So we've got to go back to... back to the distribution center where Benjamin Hancock was. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I just tripped there.
Hey, come and get me.
Whoa! I accidentally pressed the touchpad thinking it would bring up the menu. Sorry, playing a different game where that does that. Alright. Okay, so this is the mule camp, demarcated by the orange. There's a ladder that way. Okay. Looks like a lot of, you see the strong blue? That represents a path that a lot of people are taking. The light blue, less chosen than them, where there's no blue. There's not a commonality. So this looks like the way to go up here. But because this isn't, we're gonna go this way. And we'll just head back. It looks like it's pretty much a straight shot, so we'll just... Okay, it's going to be much harder for us to stay hidden with all this cargo. If one of those pings comes up, then they're going to know where we are, and we'll have to run. This is looking fine, we're doing well. There's the guy that we found. Some ladders are over there. That could make our lives a lot easier, but I also got a bunch of ladders, so let's carve our own path. Those ladders look like they're from other players. So just another player put their ladder there to help other folks out, and that is very helpful. So let's go ahead and go. Oh my god. That was very close. Usually you just go straight on the ladder. We were so close to falling. We're gonna cross this ladder just to show you. Alright, so people put that there because right here, and someone put a sign here. Right here, if it was raining, we could seek refuge from the time fall. Right here. And this is a great time. Someone's letting us know, so I'm liking it. You can't see it, but I'm doing that right there. The tips really stay up on the screen for a very long time. Okay, we ended up going a little bit the opposite direction. Such is life, such is life. Okay, so it doesn't look like we got caught. We were able to get through here. No problem. And look how lucky we are. Someone left a climbing anchor here. So we're going to grab that and take that down this hill. Could take that ladder, but that ladder's not so flush, so I'm a little nervous about its feasibility. No matter, climbing anchor works just fine. Oh.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary, damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off, but it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Alright, we did it.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
So I'm going to deliver this lost cargo. This is the stuff that we picked up that was dropped. And then we have these ladders here that were dropped. So we're going to deliver these too. We're going to skip just the...
Back, are
He's going to say the same thing, similar thing often, that, you know, I'm awesome for delivering this. The more we increase our connection level to different bases, the more we receive back. Maybe they'll give us a gift or something like that, as they're explaining here. And then we're also upping the materials that are here at this base when we do complete deliveries, as well as so many things they gotta explain to you.
Good work.
Just try to explain them as they come along in the gameplay. And then now let's do the major delivery. Again, that's going to be the same. Just trying to keep it fresh, keep it interesting. Alright, now we have better boots, which is great. He's just speaking on how awesome boots are. Hartman's coming in. He's like, good stuff, dude. You're great. I'm like, thanks, Nicholas Windenreffen.
Good work.
We can recycle chiral crystals, right? So, okay. We'll do...
Sam, you can now submit upgrade requests for structures. If there's one you use a lot, you should definitely consider it.
Alright, so if there's a structure out there that we really liked, we could go ahead and request help building it. We can just keep requesting help to have it built, or have it upgraded. Right now we don't have any major structures out there, so we're chilling, and we don't really have upgradable structures. So we're gonna back out of that. We're gonna complete this mission by recycling materials. You'll see, we recycle. We have chiral crystals. Those are the things that we picked up out of the ground, and we're gonna say, let's recycle 50. By doing that awesome thing, we give this base 50 chiral crystals to use in fabrication of tools and other items that we can use along the way. Okay. Now we just learned how to build a bridge, so that's exciting. Dear man, thank you so much for your help. I'd like to give you this. I'm like, well, what is this, man? And it's container repair spray. So when our luggage is ruined by the timefall and it decays and rusts, we can spray it with the repair spray.
There is a correlation between elevated corellium levels and increased crystal formation.
Be restored to form, so we don't take a hit on our delivery grades.
Local chiral density is still within
He's just teaching us about chiral density. They're like, keep moving though, man. You're doing great work. We're learning so much about the Death Stranding because you're collecting things. I mean, because you're delivering things. And I'm like, NP, man. I'm gonna keep it up. So we gotta deliver power supply unit delivery to the wind farm. Looking at that terrain, that looks tough. A little tough. We have what's ahead of us is we've got to cross a river. Got to go up a little bit of a hill.
Hey, Sam, mind doing me a favor?
And we've got
There's a bridge that needs building
forest
over a river just outside that distro center. It's too deep to ford, and we'd like a long-term.
So, there's telling us that we can build with that stuff. What we're going to do is, we've already got 2 of these, so we don't need more. We've got 2 of these. Apparently we've got 2 of those. So, I think we're going to do just fine. Maybe we could take 2 ladders with us. Now we're deciding to print things. Now we're choosing where we're going to put the stuff on our back. We have metals, apparently. Okay, so what we've got, it's pretty heavy. Okay. Power supply unit is what we have to deliver to wind farm. The metals are what we need to build a, let's place this in private locker. We don't need this many mining anchors. We need the metals so that we can build our bridge that they want us to build. So the boots that we have on right now are 41% damage. Once they get to 50% damage, our feet are going to start hurting. We're going to lose stamina quicker. So we're going to put on this footwear, this new stuff, and this we'll just put in our private locker, and we'll deal with it later. Okay, we have a container repair spray to take with us. Okay. We'll take one more PCC, one more thing that we can use to build with. Heavy. What we've got going on is heavy, so.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
So if I had the button prompts on, you'd see that sometimes it's tilting to the right, tilting to the left,
Sam.
and there would be a button prompt to press L2, R2, or R2 based on where
Foundation should already be in place.
As you see me tilting,
we'll have the
you
thing
just
finished
know
in
that
no time.
I'm fighting
There
that
should be
with
a
my
terminal
controller,
nearby.
trying to keep my balance.
Access it to submit additional materials.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So there's this little path right here. We know this little path is safe because it's been tread over. There's not going to be anything that trips us up on it, except our own lack of balance.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit.
So we go here, we're going to complete the structure with those 2 things. Boom. And now, we've made a bridge. So we handle that. Now we're just going to proceed on with our mission.
That bridge should make life easier for a lot of
Deliver to
people.
Wind Farm.
You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that can do with another well-placed bridge.
So that bridge was really helpful, and that's one we're probably going to use a bunch of times. It's so helpful, right? So let's go ahead and, just like they taught us. Oh, we can't ask for people to upgrade that bridge. We have to build something ourselves. Okay. So, looking at Wind Farm on the map, I know I just gotta go up here. We've got that forest. Alright, let's go handle it. So we could read mail, messages sent to us by the people in these distribution centers. That's what it's telling us. Someone says that it rains. Going this way. Keep going up here because of the time fall. I'm sort of head down, sprinting through this. Don't want the time fall to mess up all my package. So they're saying that time falls also affects the PCCs, also affects see a little strand over here. Know that there's a dropped cargo that I could pick up. Man. The wind is picking up. It's affecting my movement, fighting against it a little bit. It's trying to push me over to the right. We're really close to our... The wind is really pulling me. Let's see if we can turn these hints off. These hints are barrage. It's a barrage of hints. Jesus. Okay, nothing we can do about these hints. Someone put a post box here, so I'm gonna deliver the lost cargo, the stuff that we found on the ground. Keep it out of the time fall. Get back on with our mission. It's pretty hard to move with all that on top of me. Let's see where this package is going. Oh, it's going back the other way, so we're going to drop it off in the first post box. Okay. So the cargo on our back is getting pretty rusty. We can use a cargo repair spray to fix that, as we were explaining earlier. We're gonna hang on for a bit, try to get some more of this before we douse it, because we don't have an endless supply of cargo repair spray. I believe we only took one with us, yeah. So another time. Gotta be careful going down here. I'll make sure I keep my balance. Whoa. Looks like someone dropped something. I'll grab it. There's BTs coming, so what I'm going to do really quick... Oh, I can't build. I can't build because we're not connected to the Carol network, so... Just got to proceed on. I know that the wind farm is through this forest. So we just go. We make more noise when we have more equipment. Ooh, boy. We can't hold our breath too much. We don't have a lot of stamina. Let's stay still for a second. Let's drink. So not far. Oh, it hurt us. We gotta go. We gotta really go, go, go. We're gonna try to get out of this one. So, the cargo on our back just got ruined. So now we're gonna, because the exterior got ruined, what was inside was gonna get ruined. So we're gonna go ahead and quickly spray that with repair spray, get it back to 100%. We don't want the inside to get ruined. We're gonna try to get to this damn thing because the more we're in this. Whew, okay. I think we're in the clear. I like that the handprints are on the backpack. We're out of stamina. Sam doesn't seem like he can really run. Oh, he's a trooper. Oops. Looks like it typically looks. And then we get to meet this guy. His name is Jake, no lie. So he is Jake from Wind Farm, which is incredible. Unsure if that's a joke they thought about. They were like, yeah, let's name Jake from Wind Farm. He's like, hook me up, man. Hook me up to that network. We're like, yep, no problem. Gotcha. Bingo. Bingo. So the more that we connect humanity, the more structures we can build. And so it just said that we learned how to build the power generator. Remember that motorcycle that's outside of the old distribution center? We're going to go there and power up that motorcycle. They're just telling us that we're doing great. We're going to keep moving. You know, Kojima loves having people talk to you.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information. Now let me keep you. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
This person suggests that we go to the left to avoid the BTs, that we climb this mountain to get through BT Forest. Well, now oh, well, hold on. First of all, we have to deliver this other package that we had on, that we just picked up. So let's make that delivery. She's explaining that we have a generator that we can now build, but we don't need that right now. So we're gonna quickly, I'm gonna recycle some of these things because we don't need them right now, and it's better to make them become materials. Oh boy, what am I doing? We'll take one PCC with us, just in case, I suppose.
Delivering cargo.
Yeah, we sure are.
Thank you for your...
We sure are. It's gonna slow down a bunch in chapter 3. Right now we're still in sort of the tutorials. Suppose they really wanted to get us out of the East Coast. They were like, let's get them off the East Coast. Let's get them right into Middle America. So now we've opened up the ability to do standard orders, which are basically things non-mission critical. We do not have to do these. All they would do is, but what they would do is allow us to level up our character or improve our connections to all of these places, right? But we don't need to right now. We're gonna go ahead and just keep doing our main missions. And I don't know if we need this stuff on the way, but might as well. Let's get one more pair of boots so we can have a functioning one on our back. Wait a minute. Yeah, these boots. Let's put them on the boot clip. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Thank you for your contribution.
Where are we delivering this? Oh, well, I didn't realize I chose a mission to do. We have to deliver those all the way to Port Down City. Oh yeah, no, that's the mission. Okay, so now we've got all this stuff on. You tell me, what do you want to do? Do you want to go through all the rain and the forest? There's going to be rain up there as well, I'd imagine. Maybe there isn't. We could try to walk around this, try to create a path around, or we can go right through. What do you think? You choose. We could also go that way. There's nothing stopping us from going to the right. Do whatever you want. Smell like a baby. BB should make a choice. Climb the mountain. Alright, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's walk around. Okay, let's go. We're gonna make it easier, so we gotta get more ladders and stuff like that. So let's go pack on the ladders. Oh wait, so we're gonna recycle the PCC because it's not gonna create anything we need. We have one ladder, one climbing anchor. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. We're recycling that real fast so that we can print more ladders. We're gonna take a bunch of ladders with us and one more of those. And we probably should take some container repair spray with us. Right? Let's do it. Let's do it. This is gonna be so hard, I love it.
Thank you for your contribution.
Oh wait, walk around which way? Are we going to the right or are we going to the left? Let's look here. Yeah, it looks like there's stuff that we can use. Wait, okay, this way? Yeah, I think both ways we can go. So yeah, you choose. It looks like it's very tall on the if we go to our left, it is very tall. If we go the other way, it looks a little shorter, shallower. Your choice. Left, hell yeah. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, and we're already out of a bunch of stamina from the last trip because there was no safe house. So I'm holding both R2 and L2, gripping both straps on the backpack, keeping me as secure as possible. I'll move as slowly as I can, and keeping me as secure as I can possibly be. I can't make quick turns, it looks like. Looks like someone put a climbing anchor here. So nice.
Over here!
So I just used the touchpad to shout over here, and then, or shout something, and then other people's structures will respond back. So you heard over here. I think that was the climbing anchor. So someone did go this way and did put a climbing anchor down. So that climbing anchor means that someone was going down this mountain. It must have been from up there, so hopefully we can find some other tools this way. we had the HUD on, we would see all the... It would just like quickly highlight everything in front of us in terms of structures. But for us, because we have that off, we'll only see structures glowing if we do see the structure itself. Okay, let's use some of those ladders that we got, because this is all bad. You see our cargo is getting a little interesting. Let's... Okay, sorry. Here we go here, let's auto arrange. Fix our back. So it's looking kind of crazy. Okay. Nice, this looks pretty good. This looks clear up here. And there's no time fall here, which is awesome. Oh, that was so close. We almost didn't make that. Oh boy. I just walked into a wall and couldn't stop. So our cargo took a little bit of a hit. Someone put a mushroom here. So someone peed here. And we're gonna do the same. We're gonna drink a little Monster Energy drink. And we'll pee. What am I doing? There it is. And I want to pee in our area. Because then our mushrooms will combine and they will create one of those crypto buyout stations. Allison looks like she is famished. I need to feed her. Maria. She's eating apples. En masse. Sam's peeing right now. And BB's laughing and loving it. Can you, Allison, can you take the dough out and just keep it on the table? Thank you. Okay, so we've done our part. We've added to this. The mushroom. Hopefully it'll create a crypto buyout station, crypto buyout reef. Huh. Apparently we can't build up here. We're like, one of the bounds of the map. The edge of tomorrow. Oh boy, it's hard to go this path. Okay, you saw that endurance bar was... Ugh. Pretty unbalanced here. I'm only holding the left strap because that's where I need to make sure the weight of the cargo stays as I go across a slant like this, right? I'm gonna hold both. We're getting into dicey territory here. Oh boy, that is tough. Let's think through this one. Can I use this ladder to help us? Going up. Yeah, let's try. Let's try to get down here. Okay, no, that doesn't mean we're okay. We're okay. We're fine. This is working out great. There are no BTs this way. It's also very good. So yeah, as we're drinking Monster Energy, it just keeps adding the amount that we drink to his P meter. So that can get pretty crazy.
How you doing, Sam?
We didn't come across a lot of people's structures, but this was a way more viable path than I even imagined. Oh. Nice, we found a little... Okay, we've got some ladders here. It's getting pretty windy right here, so I think we're getting back to the beginning. I remember it was windiest when we were almost near the... Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. If we were in the time fall and close to BTs, that baby crime would be pretty tough for us. So I picked up everything that I... Oh no, I didn't. Still have one more right there. In the package that we got. Okay. So I made a boo-boo. Took a spill. But we got out of the forest. Tremendous job choosing to the left. Kojima turns up the tunes. Letting us enjoy the progress we've made. Strand right there lets me know that that's where that's a distribution center, or that's a network area that I can deliver to. Looks like a few people peed over here. That one's a little farther along than the one we came across. So I didn't even need all these ladders. I took out so many ladders.
Hey, Sam. You could probably get that bike running again if you charged it with a generator. Why not give it a try?
So we've really made a trek here. Our cargo took a fair bit of damage. You see how it's gone from its original safe yellow to a little bit,
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo keeping up. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, keeping up. Sam Porter Bridges.
oh no. Oh, I was supposed to go over there. Okay, great. We're doing great.
You brought this from the... I can't imagine what a chore that must have been. Thank you.
Okay. We're happy I delivered it, but we didn't do such a great job. Oh, we did a great job. Good for us. Just information schematics all over the place. Just very proud of us. We're happy we did that. We're the best ever. Okay, there's this share locker, donate weapons and equipment. This allows me I could share things with other players. So we didn't need the ladders or the container repair spray. Well, actually, we just didn't need the ladder, so we'll place that in the share locker. We'll place those climbing anchors in the share locker. We'll take one ladder and one climbing anchor with us. Definitely don't need that other one. Our boots are okay. That's 22% damaged. Yeah, we're good. So we put that all in the share locker, and some other person they could come here and press claim cargo, and then they could pick up what we just put in there. We can't pick up what we put in there, but someone else could. You see here, there's a bunch of lost cargo people dropped along the way. I could decide to be really helpful and grab some of that and take it for them, and they'd get likes and I'd get likes. But for now, let's first look at our orders here. We've got 30 minutes to deliver this.
You're going to want to review.
And it says do not submerge, so we can't take whatever we're delivering, we can't put in water. Okay. We need a PCC for sure, because we want to make that motorbike work. We're gonna carry this on our back. We'll grab the PCC with us. We'll take one more PCC with us. Let's cancel. Hold up. This is my private locker. Things that I have in here. Don't need this stuff, so... Oh, you know what? This EX grenade. Let's take that with us. That is an excrement grenade that we procured by showering. So, let's take that with us in case we run into any DPs. We've got to do this one in less than 30 minutes, so we've got to get on our horse.
Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Name's Sam.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Construction complete.
got a motorbike. And what we have to do is we've got to get back. Oh, how's that then? Sorry, I'm confused where we are. Where are we? We're right here. Okay. So we've got to go all the way back through mule territory, past the way station, back to Capital Knot City. Now there are things we could do. We could take our motorbike and drive it all the way around here. We're gonna do that one just because we're gonna do that one. We'll pick up other cargo though along the way. Just auto balancing myself. So motorcycles can be damaged by time fall. There's a bridge over there. I'm gonna take advantage of it. I gotta be a little slow around here. I don't want to do too much. Bike should get through blue water very easily. So there are packages here. I'm going to grab them all. I'm going to try to be a good Samaritan. So our bike can run out of battery and then it would just be stranded. That's why we brought one PCC along with us so that we could build a generator for the trip. The reason I'm choosing to use a bike is so that way I can take it all the way back to Capital Knot City and then repair it. That's the only bike we have, so if we stranded up the mountain, that would be really hard. The duration of this part. I'm definitely going to want this bike. If you hear a loud noise in the background, Allison is making popcorn because I need to feed her. I've gotta feed her. I gotta feed this lady. Okay, here we go. Overloading the bike. So the heavier I am, the heavier the bike is. It doesn't drive as straight, it doesn't drive as true. It doesn't just automatically go over terrain. You gotta go ahead and drive it around stuff to make sure you're careful. That was a mule. He was startled by us. So far, so good. We were able to get right by those mules. Oh, someone built the generator for us right here. This is huge. This is a great generator, so we're going to go ahead and look at it. And I'm liking it right now. If I had the HUD on, you'd see all the lights. What do you like? Do you like the HUD being on, or do you want me to keep it the way we're playing it? Which would be the sort of immersive way.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying
Because we're going to Capital Knot City.
Clear.
Oh, right, we have 5 minutes.
All weapons will be
What am I
locked until
thinking?
departure. All clear. Welcome.
We're gonna try to.
Sam
We're gonna make
Border
this really hard on ourselves. We're gonna pick up another delivery to Capital Knot City on the way. We can do this one. This is the one. So this is also a time-sensitive one. Mind what? What do you want? The... Wait, what do I need to... I should... Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Just press X. Alright. Oh, am I too heavy? Oh, I'm too heavy, aren't I? Yep. Oh boy.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters
We're
updated.
5 pounds too heavy. Let's think about this. The hood? Alright, let's do the hood. We'll bring the hood back. Oh, let's first solve our problem here. How do we... We gotta lose 5 pounds. So let's say no to that. That did not take off very much. Okay. The PCC is 5 pounds. So if we drop this, we would have to make it through without the benefit of having a charger for our bike, which
Time limit set.
makes it even harder, which is awesome. So let's do that. Oh, and then let's HUD this bad boy. Options. Okay, HUD. And markers. Cool. There we go. Boom. Okay. So live in love. Push this up. We've already liked them a bunch, so it's not going to let us like anymore. If I recall, I think we're going to want to go to the left here. It's just really to the right. Down this little mountain here. Okay, so we've got... Can't pick up anything else because we're so heavy. Got a ladder over there. I wonder if we can be tricky. Remember, we have a package that we can't submerge. Nice. We popped a wheelie and drove through. Okay. We're good. I thought we were going to run into some time fall, but we have not. Hey, and look, someone put a power generator over here. easy way out plays in a mission that I'm sure Kojima knows we're going to use the bike. So Vasi Pro 2005, we're just mashing the like button and it gave a bunch of likes to that person. So we'll see more Vasi Pros. And this is where we were back in the beginning. We're going back to the beginning of the game. Capital, not city. These are all packages I would pick up if I could, but I just can't. We won't be able to move. Let's deliver our packages.
Sam.
Welcome back, Sam Bridges. Always a pleasure. Thanks for the delivery. Well, Sam Bridges does it again. Crypto bio should be fine. Much obliged.
All right.
I'm impressed, Sam. You've brought pretty much the entire region together. But the further west you head, the more you're going to have to deal with BTs. Now,
yeah.
We're always looking for new, more permanent solutions.
So he's looking for more permanent solutions to dealing with the Phantoms, the BTs.
New order available. Please
Oh
access
wow,
delivery
I still have a
terminal.
delivery that I haven't turned in yet. That's hilarious.
Sam, I received word from Mama that she's completed her anti-BT weapon. Prototypes of her design form a part of your next shipment.
Alright, so they're like, we've got a weapon we think is going to fight back against these BTs. It's made out of your blood, Sam. I'm like, damn, what? Say what? Okay, so wait, we still have a delivery to make. All of this lost cargo that we picked up. So this is the cargo dropped by other players. And we're delivering for them. So we're gonna get a butt ton of likes. And now we can take on an order. And we've got to deliver now this package clear across the map, back where we came, all the way to Port Knot City. And that's gonna be, we're in the last leg of our session today. This is going to be quite the journey, so we're going to go ahead and select it. We're going to say that we're ready to do it, but we're going to go...
That's a transfusion bag containing blood drawn from you. While equipped, it'll gradually
So this just basically is a gradual med pack. If I'm losing health, this blood bag will refill my blood. That meter on the bottom left, 1,000 milliliters. BB right now, you see, has taken a hit. My boots are, looks like about 60%. But there's a lot of my stamina bar missing. I've only got three bars of stamina, so we definitely got to rest. And then this is a hematic grenade.
Sam, this is our first attempt at developing an anti-BT weapon. I had to work fast with what we had, so they're basically modified hand grenades. At least, that's how they're meant to function. They've never...
So basically, we have those blood bags, and when we equip this grenade, we aim it, and then it sucks blood out from those blood bags, and we can throw it at BTs. And we do not know necessarily yet what will happen when we do that. We're going to fabricate the equipment that we need. We're going to press confirm and all that stuff, but this doesn't really matter very much right now. We're just going to load all on the back. So we've got all of these. These are our packages we've got to deliver. Anti-BT weapons, medicine, sperm, and eggs. Then we've got our excrement grenade that we took with us. We've got some repair spray. Climbing anchor, which we're not going to need. Actually. Who knows? Maybe we'll need it. Let's take it with us. And we've got in our utility pouch a bunch of blood bags. Blood bags are the things that we'll use to fill our grenades. So I'm going to say head out, but that's not going to really start our mission because we want to fill up our stamina bar. So we're going to
Your work is great.
Go down here and do that. While we rest, I'm going to get Joe out on... Gotta make sure that Joe gets ready to mold. Sam taking a little sleep. Jake from Wind Farm is emailing us. We're gonna do the full works. We're gonna take a shower.
EX grenade number 0.
Dirty or not? Two of those little grenades. Very cool, Kanye. We'll use the toilet. We'll take a poop. We'll take a poop because we can always pee outside. Pretty weird way to advertise memories.
EX grenade number 2.
Where I believe it's pressing. Oh man. That's been a dumb mistake, right?
That should suffice. Glad to see everything's in good working order. The latest in our line of EX grenades. I give you the number 2. As you may have surmised, this model was produced with various extracts refined from your fecal matter. We suspect that your regular consumption of cryptobiotes has led you to excrete certain compounds that may prove especially effective against BTs. If you would like us to produce more, you need only furnish us with the requisite raw materials via your private room's toilet. I look forward to your feedback.
Terrible dumb mistake. It's stuck to this bag. I should have taken it out of the bag immediately. I messed up. Gotta go catastrophe. So Kojima likes poop jokes, apparently. We got the number two grenade. So we're gonna take all these grenades with us in case we run into anything that requires such handiwork. I don't know if we will, you know? Okay, hold up. Okay. Put a little flour in this dough. Now we can let it get to room temperature. There. Okay. I gotta wash my hands. This is probably gonna be loud. Going to Port Knot City and then pizza's getting made. Sweet. Oh wow, I didn't realize Delia was with me. Hey baby. Delia's with me instead of Allison. Clearly, she likes me more. Okay. So now I've got all these grenades. We dipping. We out. We out. Oh, you know what? We didn't. Let's go grab our the other grenades we just made from our excrement. Yeah. Let's get going. All right. So we're going on our way.
Sam, up for an experiment with pneumatic grenades? Might be worth taking a look.
Sam, having dooms gives you advantages most folks don't have. But as capable as you are, you're also a member of Bridges now. An organization filled with experts in a whole variety of fields, all of whom are ready and willing to help. The team is here for you, Sam. All you have to do is ask. Got it? Good.
Our journey, we have a long journey ahead of us. Face ourselves. So we like bridges simply by driving over them. Every time someone drives over it, there's nothing to like. We know we're not going that way because that's the way to the incinerator. Or we took the president, Bridget Strand. We've been going that way. We don't need to. Now we can go this way. We haven't been this way. So I can choose to pop a wheelie by using my left analog stick to pull back. That'll help me get over some tough terrain. This is very helpful. Power generator. So we're going to match our life button for as long as we have.
Thanks for the help.
Got them to 2,000. I'm not building a lot of structures right now, but I'll build a lot more structures when we get into the next part of the game. Again, we're still in the game teaching us spades. Alright, so our package just showed up on the scan. We've got in front of us. We've got a mule. with our motorbike, it's going to be tough for them to get us. Now we're traveling over land that's not necessarily connected to the Cairo network. We're right on the border of it, rather. So the time fall. Okay, we might have BTs coming in here soon. Yep, sure do. Again, it's the only motorbike we have. I want to make sure I want to try to use it as long as I can. They hear me. Trying to get by them. Nice, we got through. Woo. Power generator that we made.
Touchdown.
Sam, it's Hart. Your friend and fellow doom sufferer. Our affliction, such as it is, began with the beach, or rather, our discovery of it. Once, the question of life after death was answered only by religion and philosophy. When we learned of the beach's existence, death became something more tangible, knowable. The living soon walked the shores of the afterlife, while dead things, beached things, began to find their way back. And then came dooms, and with it a host of theories advanced by physicians and psychologists, desperate to explain the world's newest mystery. The symptoms were duly categorized and stratified into levels. But repatriates like you are a singularly rare breed, worthy of a classification all your own. The specialists must have been climbing over one another to get a look at you. I wonder what they found.
We have right, down center, and to the left. Your choice, Maria. Left. Copy that. Special techniques they're talking about in shifting my weight with the left analog stick. Oh boy. Well, we've got company. We're going to do our best. We're going to try to use this bike through as much terrain as we can. Considering we've got BTs coming up in this tough terrain, this might be see. Oh, looks like there's another shelter right there. we could get off this path and we can go see what's up over there. Because it's not mission critical, and we have plenty of more opportunities to unlock side stuff. I want to keep us on the path, but I just wanted to that was a great opportunity to show you what we have looking forward to us when we open up the wider map. Can I get up here? Oh boy, yeah! Oh no. Did we bring container repair stuff? I believe we got to repair. It'll be fine. Maybe. Oh yeah. Made a bunch of noise.
No shame in running away.
Oh. Repairing our packages from the damage taking in the time fall. Okay, we've got our X grenade number 0. So we've got the stuff that we get when we shower. I don't know what it does, so let's test. I'm moving towards it. Covering her. Okay, it looks like... Well, I'm not sure if the sound attracted them. I was nervous about throwing it right at one. I don't know. We didn't have a lot of real estate. Okay, looks like I'm far away, so that's not bad. We can... Okay, I took out that number 1 grenade, number 0 grenade again. Let's see what happens when we throw it at one. Looks like it moved them a little bit, I guess. I guess they both moved. doing something. Yeah, he moves. So we throw it at him and I guess he just moves. Oh. Left or right? Right. Got that. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh no, oh no! Drop our stuff. You're gonna grab it. Oh boy, come on, come on, make your move. Get out of there, buddy. Oh boy. Oh no! Oh no! Motherfucking dolphin fish. Let's see what happens when we hit it with this shower grenade. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! When we die, we end up here. Here. In the seam, we might run into other players like this. Other people who've died here as well. And if we go to them, oh, that's me. I just died. So we're gonna go to this orange one. The orange one allows us to go back in time. Because what happened is the BT, it grabbed us and it created a void out, which we saw happen in that cutscene earlier in the game with the guy who was stabbing himself. But that one was a catastrophic void out. So this void out just happened, destroyed everything. But Sam, because he's a repatriate, we can go back in time a little bit. So we're gonna go find our body. The orange one. And this is gonna rewind time. Unfortunately. Oh wow, we didn't actually. We didn't rewind time. We created a void out. Well, that's a handprint. I don't know if we can even deliver these packages. They're pretty damaged. They're super damaged. We could get them through here. So check this out, Maria. This is what happened. We got grabbed by that BT, and we created a void out, and this crater will be here now in the game, in the center of our map. Look at that. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. Hey Allison, have you ever seen a void out? What happens when a BT grabs Sam? Want to check this out? Allison's not had the chance to see one of these. So I got grabbed by the dolphin fish. Voided out. In this crater. Shows up a nice big handprint. And now this is there on my map forever. It just, yeah, it grabbed me and ate me. That's what you were looking to avoid. I got dolphin beached. Well, she definitely just right. You could just say it to her. Well, that was one way to get past that, Maria. We got even. When the timefall stopped, so now we can, our packages are almost destroyed. Look at all these fish on the ground.
Hey, kid.
The afterlife. You know, it's like, you know, the scene. It's almost as if when we make contact with a BT, we meet in this halfway point between the scene and death. And it leads to that oil going up. That's pretty cool. I can't believe that we just created the void out. So yeah, and if we come back to this area, that void out will, in theory, remain there. It'll be a part of the game. It'll be a part of our traversal. We'll have to avoid that void. Maria says hi.
There we go.
There's Port Knot City. even if they haven't, those footsteps are actually going to the beat. So, okay. It definitely synced up there for a bit.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Well, we're not going to do so well on this one, but we delivered it, so that's good. What did you think about the void out?
You and your 2 feet to fill all them, but looks like about what I expected.
Oh wow, we still got an answer. That's awesome. I really love that moment with the song. That song is really incredible. That view was amazing. We're connecting. Eastern region we've gotten on lock.
With the same
Eagle.
My little brother.
So this is Victor. This is Igor's brother. Igor's the guy who created the first void out.
Sam, you've done it. Port Knot City is back on the grid. This community, a part of the UCA. Their data, a part of our shared wisdom. With enough time and enough chiral printers, they'll be able to build ships. And one day, the waters will be ours again. All because you led the way. Though what follows in your wake isn't always good. Any city that joins the UCA becomes a bigger target for the terrorists. But we have to accept the dangers and press on, no matter what. The rest of America is waiting, Sam. Waiting for you to take the first step and connect them to the chiral network. I know you can reach them. Make us whole again.
Thanks. One more C in the UCA, huh? So, you fixing to cross the lake and head west?
Yeah. We got a boat?
No, not for years now. Terrorists took out everything Bridges that floats. Only boat in town belongs to a private courier.
Private courier? Don't tell me. Fragile Express?
That's the one. I already spoke with their rep. I'm having them load the boat with some of the supplies you brought us. I'll bet the folks in Lake Knot will be tickled pink to see someone come into port. Been a while, I expect. Head on down to the harbor when you're ready. It's right outside the distro center.
So we just heard some rain. We're going to take a rest and then complete this chapter and our session. Oh, damn, that's cool. That looks awesome, too. Great sketching. Allison's gonna paint LeBron James, which is pretty cool.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete.
we've just
Thank
got
you
a
for your
bunch of
generosity.
tar on our faces. If we could take that shower. Then we have to head to the harbor. Those shower grenades didn't do very much. I don't think. I should have used I probably should have used my instead.
Told you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm going to take you wherever you want to go.
All right.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey.
Fragile. If you remember the beginning of the game, we met this one Fragile. That's the first thing about the ship that we can use. What's happening?
The name's Higgs, the particle of God that permeates all existence. Ah, so it was you that dragged him into all this. Bloodied but unvowed. Uh-oh. What's that? Bridget Strand is dead. America's last president dead and burned. Oh, and now the girl's been chosen to take Mommy's place. Well, that won't wash. She's not cut out for politics, is she? Oh, but don't worry. I'll find her. And I'll keep her real safe. You see, I've come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding. Oh, there's so much you people don't know. The girl, for instance. She's not like you or me. Dooms ain't her thing. And she's more into destruction on a worldwide scale. An extinction entity. Oh, it's so hard to form connections when you can't shake hands. Fortunately, I've got a good connection to the other side. Now you're no bridge. To me, I'm bound to all of it. This world, that world, and our sweet little angel of death. You're on the menu. All it'll take is one itty-bitty void out to blow us all to kingdom come. So how about it? Aren't you getting tired of the grind? Isn't this what you've been waiting for this whole time? A game over.
Heads up, Sam. According to our damage assessments, it would only take a single void out to total Port Knot City. A single BT allowed to make contact with a civilian would be enough. We can't let that happen. You've got to deal with that BT right now.
Definitely hurts the BT. Looks like it's a more intense version of that dolphin fish that we got eaten by. If we were to go down by this one, it would cause an irreversible slowdown. Pretty hard to move in the car. So we are out of that. That is taken out. I've played this game a lot, and I've never experienced the audio that we're experiencing. That person in white, I called someone to help us, and that's the ghost of another player. And they're helping me out by talking the stuff that I could use in this fight. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Incredible. Simply incredible. For the first time in history, a human being has defeated a BT. Not only does contact with your fluids pose no risk of triggering a void out, but in much the same way as your car is rejected by the beach, your blood can be used to expel BTs from our world and return them to the other side. You've given us hope, Sam. Perhaps we may yet be saved.
Be proud, my friend. Amelie's still waiting for you in the west. Head to your boat. It's ready.
So
get those supplies to Lake Knot City. We're just getting started.
I'm not sure why there's all these audio glitches. It's pretty annoying. Never have I ever experienced them. I'm going to save our game, and that'll be the end of this session, because we're about to open up a whole new section of the game. The game proper. And that ends the introduction to Death Stranding. We've taken on our first major BT. We have blood grenades, so we can take them out. We know what mules are. We know what the gazers are. The gazers being the normal BTs that can capture us. We know what our bridge baby is. Now we're ready for the adventure to start properly. And Sam just fell asleep, so we're gonna let him sleep, and this will be how we end Death Stranding. Thanks for watching, Maria, and let's do this again this week at some point. I'll text you with time that might work. I love you, and have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy it before Monday starts. I know all will go well. Sam needs a nap. Sam is literally taking a nap. He's done. He's toast. He's toast. Little BB's toast. Let me know what you thought of this session. How it went. I think you'll be excited or interested in the next part in terms of how much it opens up. Anyway, I love you.